If you've been following along the channel long enough, you know by now that I helped put on an event called the Jeep Affair here in Lenoir County in Kinston, North Carolina. In that we have our very own off-road course that we periodically use from time to time. Well, in today's video, we are going to be collabing with NC Off-Road and Beyond Limits. NC Off-Road has been a great supporter of myself and the Jeep Affair, and today they are bringing out their recent build that I think y'all really gonna enjoy. Also, if you stick around to the end of the video, you get to see my buddy Aaron Avery thrashing on his Cherokee.
Hey y'all, this is Kirby from NC Off-Road. We're out here today at the Lenoir County Fairgrounds at the Jeep Affair obstacle course, testing out our brand new build change order. Change order started its life as a 2010 Jeep JKU, and we've customized it from there. We've been working on it for about a year, and we wanted to bring it out here and test it out for the first time today. It did really well. I'll tell y'all a little stuff about it right now. We've got the Dirty Life 17-inch bead locks wrapped with Maxxis 40 1350 17s. You can't hardly see them now because they're wrapped up with the mud from the obstacle course. For the axles, we've got Dana 60s with 538 gears, ARB air locker in the front. We went with a full hydraulic steering from PSC. We've got, of course, the anti-rock sway bars. Right now we've got rough country Vertex shocks on it, testing them out for rough country. They wanted us to check them out and see how they did. So we're not real sure about them. We've been testing them to see what they can do. They're the brand new Vertex shocks for the Jeeps, for the high travel lift kit. We went with Genrite with a full Genrite aluminum front bumper. We've not put the winch in yet. We're gonna go with a Warren 12.5 winch. We've got a Fiberworks fiberglass hood to keep everything cool for our engine, of course. And on the engine, like I said, we went with a small block Chevrolet stroked out to a 383. And what we did, we dropped it 10 inches in the frame and we cut 12 inches out of the firewall and slid the whole engine back, engine and transmission and drivetrain, to get a better center of gravity. To keep everything as low as possible, and it worked out very well on this rig. The whole thing is Raptor line in a gray, a little bit of metallic in it, and we'll move on down. We got the Genrite rocker guards, aluminum rocker guards with the Genrite rock sliders, and on the interior, it's a little muddy right now where we've been playing with it. We went with the Genrite aluminum dash, the Holley EFI gauges. And of course we've got the Atlas twin stick and the PRP racing seats and all PRP restraints for safety. And of course we got the Genrite roll cage to keep everybody safe when we do crazy stuff. We've got Dana 60 in the rear with 538 gears, again with the rear locker, aluminum Genrite rear bumper. It's the close fit bumper for the good departure angles. All trail gear lights. And again, we've got the rough country Vertex shocks in the rear, trying them out. We've got the dual fire extinguishers for safety, aluminum battery box. We went with the V-Air air compressor so that we could have more air, onboard air, along with our locker air. So we can have onboard air anytime we need it to air up, air down the tires. We have the Genrite aluminum fuel cell. We got a cover that goes on that, but we've not put the cover on it yet because it's all in testing phases. We want to check, make sure everything was good. All the wiring, there's no wiring run on the inside except through the console for safety. And then all our switch panels are filthy right now. But we got very basic switch panels just for our on-off fans, accessories, and then all our off-road lighting. Kept everything kind of basic on the inside. And we went with a big brake kit for the Dana 60s. And it's got forgot to say that it does have the long arm control arms for high travel, and full custom skid plates all underneath. It's completely plated underneath for sliding, and we're not gonna get hung on anything.
So what's your future plans for this deal?
It's gonna be a rig. We built it for a good friend of mine, Daniel. It's his rig. He always wanted a rig that would be capable, but still streetable to drive around on the weekends, but wherever he wants to go, you know, if he wants to take it to Aurora, he wants to take it to Windrock. Next year, we are going to take it to Moab in Utah. We're going to spend about 2 or 3 weeks out there wheeling with it, with a couple other rigs. And it's just, it's a good, capable weekend warrior rig that's able to go wherever you want to go and be dependable and get you there.
Right on.
And get you home.
I know you said something about you're going to be doing coilovers.
Yep, we are going to, after we're done testing the rough country Vertex shocks, we're going to go with a set of 14-inch coilovers, and we're going to 4-link the rear to get rid of the track bar. After that'll take place in March. That'll be the next venue, or next thing on the venue. That's why the name of the Jeep is Change Order. We've changed everything about 6 times. So it'll continue to be changed and modified, and it's going to be a test platform for all new equipment that we see coming out to the market. Daniel really likes to try the new stuff and push limits, and he's in with our shop, so we use his rig to test everything. So it's going to be a good test platform, a little show Jeep, and just a fun, do whatever you want to with rig.
Right on.